I've really been looking forward to the opportunity to unveil this painting. And it's by one of my favourite artists, undoubtedly the greatest flower painter of the 20th century in Britain, Sir Cedric Morris. And this phenomenal scene of mountains, cabbages and flowers is a late, great work. It's done in 1953 and for a short time was on display at the Tate Gallery. Whenever you look at a Cedric Morris, the first thing one is drawn to is the flowers. Here we have buddleia, and there you have artichoke flowers, and just popping up out of the pot, some of his signature irises. I see this, particularly when I stand back, as like a stage. This is almost like a ballet and beautifully lit for the audience to see. So you've got the three pots here, beautifully upright, almost like dancers or oracles standing on the stage. And then cavorting, turning, twisting, somersaulting, you have got 4 cabbages. One of the ways I think of understanding why Cedric Morris is such a great painter of nature and flowers in particular is because he could empathise with them. He bred them a lot. And what you've got here in these glorious cabbages, which you almost lose yourself in, is him pushing the frontiers of human expression with something that grows in the garden. It's anthropomorphizing. It's taking them, pushing them to their furthest moment, and also to the point that they make you smile as well. And there are 2 other thoughts which, whenever I see a great Cedric Morris painting, I'm always aware of. There's texture. There's a feeling to the surface of this picture. Well, in fact, you can touch it. I'm only going to very lightly brush my fingers down, but almost like Braille, you can read the thickness, the energy, the direction of the brushstrokes. The sky, for example, they push upwards. Here in the foliage, he's dabbing them. He's drawing them around in different ways. And that is part of the inner energy of the picture. Sometimes you don't put that into words, but when you see it and feel it, my goodness me, in the case of Cedric, it's there and informs what you're looking at. And finally, and this is something that makes this distinct from a lot of other works by Cedric Morris, it is drenched in sunlight. He was a great traveller. As a plantsman, he would travel. He would also, later in life, holiday. And he knew what it was like to escape overcast Britain for the glorious warmth of a continental holiday. Drenched in sunlight, suffused with colour. The message to me from this picture, with all of its movement and humorous activity, is happiness.